Welcome back to Property Talk with Radhika. I'm Radhika Kudva. Today I'm in a beautiful layout called as Vaikuntam City at Surathkal. So let's explore a lot about this layout. Let's understand where it is and all about the layout. We'll also talk to the executive director of this company, Vitu Realty, and know everything about it. Like I already said, we have Mr. Lakshman Kamath with us today on the show. We have come to visit his layout and explore this layout. So, welcome to the show, sir.
Hi.
Hi. Can you tell me where are we now exactly? Where is Vaikuntam City in Mangalore?
If I had to say you in one word, I would say you're in heaven.
That's right.
Because you're in Vaikuntam City. So this is in Surathkal basically, which is just 3-4 minutes away from the NITK beach, and 2 minutes from the main Mangalore highway, national highway.
Okay.
So which is also around 20 minutes from the main Mangalore city.
Okay. Okay. Where Surathkal comes in Mangalore city? Is it towards the north or the south, east or west?
Surathkal is the north part of Mangalore.
Okay.
So there are a lot of educational institutions here like NITK, which is the National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, which is just 2 minutes away from this project.
Okay. Okay. And is Surathkal Gram Panchayat or MCC? Is it coming under MCC limits?
It comes under the city corporation limits.
Okay, okay. So all the facilities are provided by city
Yes,
corporation,
yes,
including
yes,
water
yes.
and everything.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes,
that's
yes.
an advantage.
It's a smart city.
Right,
Basically,
it's
it's like part of Mangalore itself,
Uh-huh.
and it comes under the city corporation limits.
Okay, okay, nice. So can you tell me, like, why Vaikuntam City? The name Vaikuntam.
So basically, like from the past 25 odd years, we were into real estate, and my dad started real estate only into land. Basically,
Okay.
we used to trade land. So we used to accumulate 50 acres, 100 acres from small villages, and make it into a compact block, get the documents cleared, and then give it to various government bodies or industries and all that. And now we have entered into construction development, and this is our first gated community project. So we wanted to do something special, and we wanted to give something very unique to the people of Mangalore.
Okay.
So we thought, why not create a heavenly experience here?
Right.
So that is why we came up with this word as a Vaikuntam City. It means Vaikunt means heaven.
Heaven.
So
True.
this place is a heaven for people. So that is how we came up with the name.
Right. So your efforts and your thoughts are definitely visible. So definitely there's a heavenly
you, thank
feeling
you.
coming here.
Thank you.
And what other facilities are available in Vaikuntam City, especially the roads, water facility?
So we have given 30 feet wide roads for including the crossroads, and we have introduced a first time unique feature for Mangalore, that is European standard paved roads. So as you can see, like these are not normal roads, or
Right.
these are not normal interlocks. So it has a shelf life of more than 50 years, and the main advantage of having these kind of roads is like if there is any underground maintenance, for the drainage or electricity or anything that comes up in the future, you don't have to break the roads like a concrete or a bitumen road.
Correct.
You just have to open it up, do the underground work, and then place it back.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it's very easy to maintain, and also the shelf life is, if it's 50 plus years, that means it's a huge cut down in costs for the maintenance.
Correct. Absolutely.
And it gives a very good look. So that is why we've introduced these roads, and we have footpath on both the sides, as well as we have done grass pavers, so that people can have more and more greenery while they walk with the family or something like that.
Correct.
And we have a lot of other unique features introduced as well. Like we have bought an oxygen park. So this is like a dedicated space for people where people can sit, relax, and rejuvenate, surrounded by lush oxygen emitting trees, which is very good for the health
True,
So
true.
every day spend some 10 to 15 minutes there, get some nice relaxation and rejuvenate. So that is why we have introduced this unique concept.
True.
And also we have a clubhouse of around 20,000 square feet.
Wow.
With more than 30 plus amenities. So it will have a swimming pool, play area, indoor games, outdoor games like a badminton court, basketball court. There's a spa. There's a convenience store for people living here for day-to-day.
Convenience store within the layout.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
So for day-to-day groceries, people don't have to go
Outside the layout.
They will get it here itself. And we have a salon, we have an indoor party hall, we have a gymnasium, we have a yoga hall,
Wow.
we have a library, and the list goes on.
Goes on. So it means it's definitely a city.
Yes, yes.
So
yes,
city
yes.
inside a city.
Yes, definitely. We didn't want people, if they start living here, they don't have to think somewhere out.
Correct.
Whatever they need for a day-to-day basis, they need to have it here. And the main concept of this gated community concept is people should bond together.
Right.
So
right.
when they live here, the quality of life should improve, it should upgrade.
True.
People should bond with each other. They should have good neighbors around.
Right.
It should be a safe space.
Very true. Very true. So yeah, I'm sure that the amenities that you're providing will definitely bond people. What about the water facility?
So this comes under the city corporation limits. So we have 24/7 water supply. We have given water connection to every plot.
Okay.
So it's more or less like a plug and play system here.
Oh.
So every plot is supplied with water, electricity, drainage facilities are also done. So water is very ample here, and also we have 75,000 liter of an overhead tank to store the water.
Additionally, for the people of layout, residents of layout. Okay.
And also we have a huge common well in the park. Which will also be used if there is necessity, and also we have borewells as well.
Okay, okay.
So there is ample amount of water here.
Correct. So they don't have to worry about water at all.
Yes, yes, yes.
So all the facilities will be directly provided by the city corporation, smart city. So yeah, there's nothing to worry.
Yeah.
What about the approvals? Is it MUDA or RERA approved? Anything?
So this project is a RERA approved project.
Wow.
So if it is a RERA approved project, we will have to take NOCs from various departments like PWD, water body, electricity, MUDA. And then it comes to RERA. So this is a RERA approved project.
Okay. So once it is RERA approved, it means it's free from all other complications.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
So in that case, getting a loan is also very easy.
Yeah.
Right. So, let's first talk about the sizes of the plot, and then I'll jump into the loan topic.
Okay.
So what about the sizes of the plots? What it starts from?
So we have plots starting from 4 cents. If you are talking in terms of square feet, it is around 1,300 square feet. So from 4 cents, we have 5, we have 6, 7, and then 8 cents.
Okay.
So if people who want more than 8 cents, we also combine 2 units and we give it to them.
Right. So they can, I think, go for this amalgamation process, and they can combine and construct. So in that case, they need not give a gap between the two plots, right, while constructing. Right, right. So that's actually a pretty good option. And the best thing that I saw is all the plots are level. So they can avoid that retaining wall construction, or even I think getting the foundation done is also easy because the land is level.
Correct.
Right.
See, one of the main beauty points of this project is that we have made sure that the land is level.
Correct.
So people wanting to build a house here, they don't need to spend extra for the retaining walls or even for the foundation. It's very easy.
Correct.
And when it's a plain same level land, the beauty itself is in another level.
Correct. That's true. And what about the security of the layout?
So we have compound walls on all four sides of the property.
Okay.
We have maintained only one entry and exit.
Okay.
So there will be 24/7 security in that entry and exit area.
Okay.
And also CCTV surveillance in the common areas is also available.
Okay, so in that case, definitely people can expect a secured life, and I think in future even patrolling starts.
Yes.
Right. That's true. How is this in investment perspective? If a person wants to invest and buy a plot, so what returns can he expect in probably 10 years down the line?
Lot of investors, people from Mangalore who are living in every other part of the world have invested in Vaikuntam City. So this is because people see a very promising future in this part of the town, especially Surathkal. Why I'll tell you, because Mangalore is in the Karnataka and Kerala border,
Right.
and south of Mangalore is Kerala.
Correct. That's
And west to Mangalore is the sea.
correct.
So the only place Mangalore can grow is the north,
Right.
and Surathkal is the north. So the Udupi Mangalore corridor is growing very fast.
Right.
And since Mangalore is part of the smart city projects, and the Prime Minister is investing a lot in the ports, so Mangalore is very well connected by all four means of transport.
Right.
So in fact, Mangalore is the only city in Karnataka
Right.
which has all four means of transport. That
Exactly.
is the port, it has an international airport, it
Right.
has a railway connectivity as well as the roads.
Road connectivity.
So keeping all these things in mind, Mangalore is growing very fast.
True.
And investing in Surathkal is the best option.
True.
Because buying a place in the heart of Mangalore in terms of investment is maybe not affordable for everyone.
Right.
And after a point it gets exhausted because the prices have gone so high in the main heart of the city.
Right.
So now is the time for investors to invest in outskirts of the city like Surathkal. So people who have invested at Vaikuntam City, they're very confident. And we can also say that considering the past data like of 5 years, so every 5 years the prices are getting more than 2x.
Okay.
So that is the reason people are investing a lot in Vaikuntam City.
Correct.
And that is why we have also successfully like sold out almost 80% in just 3 months of time.
Right. So there's a high demand.
Yes.
So how far is this from Hampankatta?
So if you say Hampankatta, I can say it is around, so it totally depends on the traffic. On a worst day, it might be 25 to 30 minutes. On a least traffic day, it may be 20 minutes.
Right.
So somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes, I can say.
And what about the airport?
Airport is 20-25 minutes from the
Okay,
airport.
it's equidistant.
Yes.
And I think Vaikuntam is quite close. And also MRPL from here.
Yes. Lot of MRPL employees have invested at Vaikuntam City because it's very close to the special economic zone.
Right.
So it's close to their industry, and a lot of people from the port have also shown interest at Vaikuntam City since it's very close to the port as well.
Right. So how big is this layout?
This the whole property is 8.5 acres, and we have 106 plots.
Okay.
That is the extent I can see.
Okay, and I think the rest are for CA and the roads.
Yes.
Okay. So that's really interesting. So what about the prices of plot?
So basically we have made 4 categories in plots. One is standard plots, one is premium plots, and we have signature plots.
Okay.
And then we have corner plots.
Okay.
So we have varied the pricing based on the category of plots.
Okay.
For the standard plot we are quoting 7 lakhs %. For
Okay.
the premium plots we have 7.5.
Okay.
For signature we have 8 lakhs,
Okay.
and for corner we quote almost 9 to 9.5 lakhs %.
Okay. Signature plot sounds very interesting. So what is it exactly?
So signature plots are basically these categories are made based on the location of the plots. So signature plots are the ones that are facing the park.
Okay.
and the ones that are in the first main road, which is close to the clubhouse.
Okay, okay. So I think there are very few plots left. So
Yeah.
if anybody is interested, they have to contact as early as possible, because the project, I think, is going to be closed very soon.
Yes, yes, yes.
And what about construction? Like, what number of floors are permitted for an individual or an independent house to be constructed?
See, basically, like, we don't restrict anyone, but the only thing that we say is the people should not build apartments here.
True, true.
So that the peace and gated community, the society should not
Vibe.
get affected.
Correct.
So ideally, a house is constructed maybe G+2. So
Right.
that is what we say is ideal for people to build here.
Correct, correct. So is there any restriction that they have to construct only for them to live, or they can also construct it and rent out a portion of the house?
Yeah, definitely they can rent out. Many people have, who are in the city, living in the city. So what they've done is they have bought plots here so that they can build a house, they can have a weekend home, or also they can rent it out to people. Since this is close to, like I said, special economic zones, it is very, the rental demand at this area is very high for independent houses.
Okay, okay.
There are not many apartments in this area.
Correct.
So independent houses with a lot of amenities like this is always high in demand.
Right, right. What's the vision of Vitu Realty?
So the vision of Vitu Realty is basically to upgrade the lives of middle class people. So that is a very strong vision, and we are very serious regarding this, because we see that people from Mangalore are basically settling outside. So they are looking for better jobs in other tier 1 cities or in abroad countries. And one more main reason is that they want a better lifestyle.
Right.
So if they get the same kind of lifestyle here, if they get the same kind of job opportunities here in Mangalore or any other tier 2 city in India, they will definitely come back.
Right.
Because their roots are very strong, and basically, like, they live the prime life somewhere else and they want to come back and
Lead their
retire
retired life.
and live back here.
Correct.
So we want to create, we want to change that mindset of people. So we want to give the best lifestyle. We are going to come up with not only residential projects, we are coming up with a lot of commercial projects as well, so that more and more MNCs, more and more IT companies, more and more financial companies, a lot of, if there are a lot of companies coming to tier 2 cities,
Right.
then definitely job opportunities will be created here,
True.
and people will come back.
Correct.
So
correct.
we want to upgrade the lives of middle class people, and that is the vision. And if I would say, if you would want me to tell the vision statement, we have kept a target of upgrading the lives of 1,000 families within the next 3 years.
Oh. So that's actually a fantastic vision that you have, and it's very thoughtful actually, so which is very true also. A lot of Mangaloreans are out of Mangalore because of the same reason, in search of job and improving their economical status. So if there is a job opportunity or a growing opportunity within the city, why would anybody want to leave this culturally rich city? So it's very true, very thoughtful. I'm sure the viewers have got a lot of points to understand why Vaikuntam City, or why should one opt to buy a plot here or invest in a plot here. But still, if you have to conclude this video, maybe your concluding statements for why Vaikuntam City.
So I would say, if anybody is looking for a safe, secure, a go-to place where people can bond together, they can have the best lifestyle in Mangalore, then it is none other than Vaikuntam City. So it is a heavenly place that we have created with a lot of determination, with a lot of love and care, so that people can come, make the most out of it, and get the best lifestyle.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for briefing our audience about your Vaikuntam City.
My pleasure.
Thank you.